At 47, after losing everything, his business, his marriage, his health, John found a single stoic principle that rebuilt his entire life in 18 months. He stopped confusing motion with progress. He confronted the brutal truth. His busyness was a shield. Are you caught in this same relentless cycle? Do you wear busyness as a badge of honor, a testament to your worth? It's time to ask yourself, what are you truly running from? Modern society champions constant activity. You see it everywhere. Hustle culture, rise and grind, a never-ending pursuit of more. We're conditioned to believe that a full calendar equals a full life. This isn't ambition, it's a societal addiction, a collective delusion. A recent survey revealed 70% of professionals feel perpetually overwhelmed by their workload, yet fear slowing down. This isn't living, it's merely existing in perpetual motion. The illusion of progress is a powerful drug. Checking off tasks, even minor ones, triggers a dopamine hit, making you feel productive. But are these tasks moving you towards your true goals, or just filling space? We mistake quantity for quality, confusing endless activity with meaningful impact. Seneca once warned, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short." We fritter away our days on trivialities, convinced we're being diligent. What happens when the noise stops? When the calendar clears? For many, the answer is terrifying stillness. It's in the quiet moments that discomfort arises, that anxieties surface. We fill our schedules to avoid confronting ourselves, our insecurities, our deepest fears. The silence screams. The emptiness feels unbearable. You run from true reflection because true reflection demands confrontation. Busyness is a masterful escape artist. It allows you to sidestep difficult conversations, ignore personal problems, and postpone painful decisions. Instead of tackling the root causes of discontent, you bury yourself in work, in chores, in social media. This isn't problem-solving, it's procrastination disguised as productivity. Research indicates a 40% increase in stress-related illnesses among those who consistently overwork. You're trading your well-being for a temporary distraction. Your ego thrives on external validation. Being busy earns praise. "You're such a hard worker. How do you do it all?" This feedback fuels the addiction, reinforcing the false belief that your worth is tied to your activity. You equate self-worth with self-sacrifice. You fear being seen as lazy or worse, irrelevant. But your inherent value is not measured by your output or the hours you log. The myth of multitasking is precisely that, a myth. Your brain does not multitask. It rapidly switches between tasks, incurring a mental cost each time. Studies by Dr. Earl Miller at MIT show this context switching can decrease productivity by up to 40% and increase errors. You feel busy, but you're less effective, more prone to mistakes, and consistently underperforming your potential. This isn't efficiency, it's self-sabotage. Seneca's words echo through the ages. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Are you postponing your true desires, your deeper passions, for the sake of an endless to-do list? The hours you spend on emails, meetings, and superficial tasks could be spent on growth, connection, or creation. Time is your most precious, non-renewable resource. Every moment wasted on meaningless busyness is a moment stolen from a life truly lived. The cost of constant motion is devastating. Chronic busyness leads to burnout, manifesting as anxiety, depression, and physical illness. Sleep deprivation becomes the norm, affecting cognitive function and mood. Relationships suffer as genuine connection requires presence, not just proximity. A recent Harvard study linked chronic overwork to a 33% higher risk of cardiovascular disease. This isn't sacrifice, it's self-destruction masked as ambition. That fleeting feeling of accomplishment you get from completing a task, even an unimportant one, is a dopamine hit. Your brain craves it. This neurochemical reward system reinforces the cycle of busyness, creating a powerful behavioral loop. You chase the next task, not for its inherent value, but for the temporary surge of good feelings. You are addicted to the sensation of doing, not the impact of what is done. Epictetus taught us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Your internal state, your choices, your reactions, these are yours. The external world, the endless demands, the expectations of others, these are not. When you allow external pressures to dictate your busyness, you relinquish control. You become a leaf tossed in the wind, instead of a tree firmly rooted in its purpose. True productivity isn't about how many hours you work, but the value you create, the impact you make. It's about intentionality, focus, and strategic action. A CEO working 40 focused hours often achieves more than someone working 80 unfocused hours. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, highlights how dedicated, undistracted concentration on a single task produces superior results. Stop measuring your worth by the clock. Deliberate practice, a concept central to mastering any skill, demands periods of intense focus followed by rest and reflection. It is the opposite of shallow busyness. Elite performers in every field from music to chess dedicate significant time to this concentrated effort. They understand that constant motion without direction is pointless. You must cultivate the discipline to engage in deep work, not just busy work. Marcus Aurelius urged, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This isn't just about moral character, it's about decisive action. Stop debating the ideal schedule or perfect routine. Identify your core values, your essential contributions, and act on them. Your purpose isn't found in the endless pursuit of external demands, but in the deliberate embodiment of your internal principles. The power of no is your ultimate defense against the busyness trap. Saying no to non-essential requests, to distracting commitments, to unproductive meetings is not selfish. It is self-preservation. It is the act of reclaiming your time, your energy, and your focus for what truly matters. Learn to set clear boundaries, not just for others, but for yourself. Your time is finite. Protect it fiercely. Reflection is not wasted time. It is essential time. Journaling, meditation, or simply quiet contemplation allows you to process, to learn, to strategize. It's how you gain clarity on what truly matters and what doesn't. Without it, you are a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly through a sea of tasks. Dedicate 10-15 minutes each morning to stillness. This deliberate pause will yield exponential returns. Identify the non-essential tasks that consume your days. The constant checking of emails, the endless scroll, the meetings that could have been an email. Be ruthless in your elimination. What would happen if you simply stopped doing 20% of your current activities? Often, nothing. Or better yet, clarity emerges. This isn't about doing less. It's about doing more of what matters by stripping away the noise. Reclaiming your time isn't just about reducing stress. It's about opening doors to meaningful pursuits. Imagine the books you could read, the skills you could learn, the relationships you could deepen. Studies show individuals who prioritize intentional leisure experience a 25% increase in overall life satisfaction. This newfound space allows for growth, creativity, and genuine human connection. It allows you to become truly present. The first step to breaking free is awareness. Acknowledge your addiction to busyness. Then, choose one concrete action today. Perhaps it's blocking an hour for uninterrupted deep work. Perhaps it's saying no to a non-essential request. Or maybe it's simply turning off notifications for a defined period. Don't wait for permission. You possess the power to alter your trajectory right now. The ultimate freedom isn't found in endless activity, but in intentional living. It's about choosing your actions rather than reacting to demands. It's about aligning your daily efforts with your deepest values. Marcus Aurelius understood this. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Cultivate clarity, choose purpose, and liberate yourself from the tyranny of constant busyness. Your life depends on it.